round 2 is going to work out. All honesty, it probably should have started this way and then worked our way down. However, yeah. But nonetheless, this is for supremacy. So whoever wins this next round, and of course this is caged warfare, that means that everyone is going to, this match is going to go on and people are going to be coming in the order in which they have until one last person is left standing. And of course, one team, and it's going to be only won by submission only. And this is going to be interesting as Speedy East McDonald leads Team Telenet Universal into battle against Pod Meets World. And here we go. Clubbing blow there by Vader, starting things off for the Pod Meets World crew. Very much a size difference. And again, this thing won't end until every team member of both teams are in there. Periodically, someone's going to be added every so often. And there will be a man advantage to give, whatever. But unfortunately, the match will not end until all of the other team is gone, as Speediest McDonald, pretty much what we're used to, utilizing his speed to get in here. And he has no fear, as always, as he sends Vader off the ropes. And of course, big pop-up powerbomb. Tommy Collins had to get ready for school tomorrow, so stepping in for him is Igor Ilichev, the current Dream Masters Telenet Universal Champion. And then Mr. Feeney, George William Daniels, is in there now. So it's Pod Meets World who has the advantage here. And it's completely randomized as always, as Speedy thrown into the other ring. And this is going to be hard for someone even as tough and as talented as Speedy is. To 2-on-1 is a tough deal, but momentarily he's going to get some help. And Igor Ilichev is about to, I believe, step in there with him as the current Telenet Universal Champion. And he was part of Team Russia, however, his team not getting in there, and Igor was available, so stepping in, Igor steps in and steps up to the challenge as he nails Vader, the biggest guy in the ring, sends him to the corner, and William Daniels missing the elbow. And look at that, a pair of Superman punches. Uh-oh. Easton McDonald with a sleeper hold on William Daniels, and Igor, Russian Fly, the footballer from St. Petersburg, Russia, taking it to Vader, and now a crossface on William Daniels. Speediest McDonald watches on. Vader's getting up momentarily. Pod Meets World will have another person. Looks like it's going to be Will Friedle coming in. During the tournament, Will Friedle has been phenomenal in these events thus far. I've got to say, he's been phenomenal in general. Pod Meets World, I don't think anyone had expected them to be as great as they are in the ring. A lot of them view them as podcasters and actors, but they have definitely stepped up and stepped into the spotlight here on the show and stepped up big time. Vader. Will Friedle brought a table into the ring. I'm sure it's in a baseball bat. Oh, he just threw the cable in and it hit William Daniels, his own man. And Igor just put the table on top of William Daniels. And he just caught Vader in a crossface. And now, looks like Tim of the Lucky Ones is going to enter the fray. And William Daniels going after Tim. Of course, the wars between the Pod Meets World and Opposites have been phenomenal and legendary battles in 2023. As I mentioned earlier, well, yesterday, it's been difficult to figure out the best of 2023 because there's been some legendary battles already, and we're going to have to try to narrow it down to at least 4 of each as Team Warfare, round 2, this time Caged Warfare, for the winners of the first rounds, battling against the winners of the second. Ryder Strong is the last man to enter for Pod Meets World, which means Jack will be the final man of Team Telenet Universal. Excuse me as I clear my throat, as this battle, it continues. Caught an elbow tie up. Jack sending Will Friedle into the corner. Misses the back elbow, however. Igor, on the opposite, has really patted down and taken the attack to Vader, the bigger man. Literally. A lot of people called him the walking mountain. The mastodon, even. And we await the arrival of the final man, and once Jack comes into the ring, it will be official, and the only way to win this is via submission only. So the other team must quit in order to advance. That is correct. It has begun. So now it can be won only by submission. There are no pinfalls, nor is there any escaping of any cage. You must make the other team quit the competition. So this is going to be all eyes on deck. Will Friedle, baseball bat to Jack, and then across the head. Somehow the lad getting up, nailing Will Friedle back in, as Vader on the opposite side taking it to Speedy East McDonald, claw hold. And let's remember, these are the first 2 people to kick things off. Speedy, and there's Igor coming to the save. Jack's in the corner. Will Friedle choking on Tim. William Dane. And Will Friedle has got Tim and down. The way to win here is via submission only. You must quit. The other team must quit the tournament in order to advance. And that is how round 2 is going to go. Well, honestly, we should, as I mentioned, this is the way it should have started. And then we do the traditional tendings after the fact. But anyway, Jack, the lucky ones in the Pod Meets World, the 2 tag teams duking out one ring. The solo performers taking it to the other 2 solo performers opposite. Got it. As Vader keeping the attack on Igor Ilyichev, and William Daniels to Speedy East McDonald. Sit-down powerbomb by Will Friedle. And Igor with a jawbreaker to Vader. And Daniels with a Northern Light suplex. Speedy East McDonald looks like he's taking a nap standing up. And there's a sleeper hold locked in on Igor. The captain, Easton McDonald, coming in for the save. Igor was the captain of Team Russia, but also as the Universal Telenet champion, has the opportunity to get involved here as well. Oh, headbutt. Vader nailing Easton. Tim with your Uranagi to Will Friedle. I don't know where Ryder Strong thinks he's going. Jack's taking a nap in the up against the ropes there. Looks like Vader set up a table. This is pandemonium, as you can see. Easton reverses, right hand to William Daniels, and look at this, sleeper hold locked in by Easton. not primarily known for his martial arts skills, but a prominent wrestler as he throws Vader. And Igor now, German suplex, make that a trifecta of them. Tour of the ring, that's a tour of Russia as Igor calls it. And Easton going to the opposite corner now. And Igor is by himself with William Daniels and Vader in the other ring. Tim with a jawbreaker to a stunner to Ryder Strong. Will Friedle missing the Superman punch. Speedy's in the corner. Igor sent off the ropes courtesy of Vader. Power slam. I'm curious, with all these individuals who have an ironclad will and a heart of lions, who is going to be able to say the words "I quit"? Tim, sleeper hold on Will Friedle, but courtesy of Easton, but Ryder Strong saving that. Vader. This isn't going to be good for Igor. Choke slam through the table. That's not something he's used to. And how about that? Fans showing their appreciation as Igor, even after going through a table, has been rejuvenated. Only some people can get up from something like that. As Vader continues, and Igor with a DDT. And Speedy East McDonald missing the springboard drop kick. Very athletic young man is Speedy. Ryder Strong is by himself with Tim in the other side of the ring. There's two rings going on here, folks. Pure pandemonium. Nonetheless, Vader off the ropes. Getting a hit there. Clothesline. Speedy trying to get that fight game going. There's a stunner for Tim. Ryder's all by himself in the opposite corner. Another stunner. And Speedy got tossed into the other ring by Vader over the ropes. That's a Indian deathlock by Tim, one of the oldest moves in wrestling there. As Igor, William Daniels up, German suplex. Will Friedle getting countered by Jack of the Lucky Ones. Igor again nailing William Daniels. Mr. Feeney not happy about that. Nonetheless, detention for sure will follow. And Igor with a kendo stick nailing Ryder Strong. And there's Tim with the baseball bat. Jack sent into the corner courtesy of Will Friedle. Ryder with a head scissor takedown, some right hands to Tim. Vader again getting pummeled by Easton. Igor climbing to the top of the cage. That's not somewhere I'd like to be. As Will Friedle getting pummeled by Jack. Nice takedown there by Tim. Igor's on the top of the cage. Keep an eye on him. Flying high cross body from the top of the cage as Igor is a flying football player. Nice takedown there, and the fans losing their minds here at Team Warfare 2023. Tim with a beautiful shades of the Great Muta with that back hamstring elbow there. Tim's been catching up on his wrestling, it looks like. This is absolute pandemonium. Remember, this isn't going to end until someone utters the words, "I quit," for their team. Oh, Tim misses the high cross body. William Daniels somehow still alive and still kicking around on Igor this time. You have to wonder who is going to be the person to get the submission. Who's going to get the win, first of all, but who's going to be able to say the words, "I quit," knowing that that means that their team has pulled out of the tournament. That's the real thing here. Uh-oh. William Daniels with the STF from William Friedle. That's a double submission on the opposite ring. They've gone through heck. I don't know who won, though. Someone submitted. I think Pod Meets World has won, as William Daniels and Will Friedle both had submissions on Jack and Igor. Not sure who submitted first, but look at this double submission on the opposite corner while everyone else is brawling in the opposite. Well, that was a heck of a match. What a display of intestinal fortitude. You can only do so much, however. I can't tell necessarily from my vantage point who was the first person to tap, but it looked like a double submission. And Pod Meets World is going to advance into the next round, which will be done in traditional elimination style. And again, this has been phenomenal. And yeah, this is only the first of many here tonight, folks. So stick around.